Do you want my honest review about the home IPL devices? Keep on watching. As someone who suffers with PCOS, I have been through a hell of a journey with hair removal. I do have my hair removal journey here on YouTube. Many years ago, I did a course of laser and it worked on some body parts, but it was a disaster for other areas. So for example, for my legs, brilliant results. But for my chin and my neck area, it was a disaster. I also tried a home IPL laser device. It was my mum's one. It didn't help the situation. Last year, I had a second course of laser for certain body parts, and then I did electrolysis on other body parts because I'm starting to figure out what is working well and what is suitable for certain body parts and certain types of hair. And then I was sent this. This is the SmoothSkin IPL device. If you've watched my hair removal journey, you're probably wondering why I would consider trying something like this again, despite my history. But I'm not gonna take any more risks. I tested this out on my husband and I've assigned this for a very particular purpose. Let me explain. I'm going to insert a picture of my husband's arm. It's literally his upper arm near the shoulder area. You can clearly see how patchy the hair is because of this device. It has managed to shed quite a bit of hair with only a few sessions. So with this device, you're supposed to do it once a week for 12 weeks. So far, I think we've done it maybe the third session. Right now, today, we are up to about 6, so we've still got another 6 to go. But the picture that I took is probably after the third session, maybe the second. So we started to notice shedding very quickly, which is not something that I've seen before. I have received home IPL laser devices before and I actually threw them in the bin because they were rubbish. Like I didn't even give it away to anyone because it was just a light bulb. It didn't do anything, so I threw it in the bin. But I know that there are a lot of you who can't afford laser and are considering a home IPL device, or you're in my position where you've had professional laser done in the salon, but there are certain areas that need top-ups. So that is what I'm gonna test out on myself. Before I begin telling you about this device, when you go onto the website, when you read about this device, there is a warning for you where it says in some individuals it can stimulate hair growth. It gives you a warning of this risk. Not a lot of places give you that warning. It says, okay, it can cause increased hair growth in some individuals. Based upon current available data, the highest risk groups of this response are females of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern and South Asian heritage, treated on the face and the neck. From my hair removal journey, if you have seen it, you will know that I had experienced this on the chin and the neck. For this reason, I am warning you that I will only be using this and recommending this sort of device on certain body parts and certain hair types. I will not be putting this anywhere on my face or my neck. I will not be putting this on any areas that have thick and thin hair in one area. I will only be using this on an area such as my legs or my underarms, an area where there isn't a possibility or any room for hair to be stimulated. The hair needs to be thick throughout, not thick and thin. So someone like my husband, he is hairy everywhere. There is no possibility of hair being stimulated on his body. I will be using this as a top up for a patch of hair that has grown back on my knee area. I don't think it's worth paying for a leg session to top up that patch of hair. So something like this comes in handy, and that's why I'm considering trying it. Now, I first used my husband as a guinea pig because I am not gonna put any sort of device like this on my body again unless I test it out. I'm not gonna take any more risks. I need to listen to what works on my body and what doesn't. Test it out, think about what I'm doing. Please watch my hair removal journey if you wanna see what I recommend and what I don't, but I've pretty much covered it here in this video. I have posted my journey on TikTok as well, and there are some individuals who do have PCOS or who do have a certain ethnic background and they're like, it worked great for me. So it's very, very, very hard to judge if it's going to work for you or not. As I said, I will not be putting this, and I do not recommend this personally for the face, but I will recommend it for legs, underarms. That's about it. I don't know if you can use this on the bikini area. I think bikini line is fine, but I don't know if you can use this in the bikini area. My husband is definitely a fan so far. He's loving the results. He's loving that it's shedding. It is very, very patchy and it looks funny at the moment, but we are halfway there, so there's still another 6 to go. When you do the 12 weeks, you then maintain once a month or as often as you need. This device also comes with an attachment if you want to do a smaller area. I think I will find this very useful for around my knees, because this is going to be difficult to sort of place on my knee. You simply place it on there, it's magnetic, and when I put that on my knee now, you can see that I can place it around the knee a lot more comfortable. This is normally $299, but I do have a discount code for you if you do want to get it. The discount code is MELIS. I'll put it here on the screen, and I'll also put it in the description box below. This will bring the price of this down to $232, which is a very generous discount. It also comes with an instructions manual, which is really easy to follow. The thing that I really liked about this machine, and why I'm even making a video about a home IPL laser kit, because I've always said it's not worth it. They're not powerful enough, they're not stronger than the ones in the salons, but I know that there are quite a lot of you who can't afford laser in salons, or you're in a position like me where you have this little patch of hair that needs a top up, but it's not worth paying an X amount of money to top up certain patches. The thing that stood out to me about the SmoothSkin is that you place this on your arm and then it detects your skin tone. It picks the power for you, so you don't have to worry about picking the wrong setting. It does it for you. The technology of this is amazing. And we've tested this out on my husband, where he has a t-shirt tan, the lower half of his arm is dark and the upper part is light. We place this on the lower part of his arm where he's darker because of his tan, and the power that it picks for you is lower, and then we place it on the upper part of his arm where it doesn't have a tan because of his t-shirt, and the setting goes higher because it can detect that the skin is lighter. So it's amazing with the technology. It also has these 2 buttons. One is the gentle mode and then one is the speed mode. He says his arms, in terms of pain, if you were curious, the arms, he said it's not that bad at all. But his chest and his back, we started doing the chest and back, and he finds those areas quite sore. But you can kind of see from the picture that I showed you, the hair is incredibly thick and very dense. So you can imagine how thick and dense it is on the chest area here, on the pecs. And as a Mediterranean man, his back is quite hairy too. Another thing that I wanted to mention before I forget while it's on my mind, my husband's got a tattoo on one of his arms. And you must not use this on the tattoo. You will burn the tattoo. You will burn yourself. It will ruin the ink. So you must use it away from the tattoo. So it's really important that you read this instructions manual so you know what to do, what not to do. It's very important. So that is my 100% honest review about the SmoothSkin IPL device so far. That's how we're getting on with it. I will keep you updated, hopefully in 12 weeks time. Well, I'm going to give it a little bit longer to really test it out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.